G'day, comrade subscribers. Hope everyone's well. Thanks for sticking around, and also a big thanks to all the new subscribers. Well, I was not expecting that. So normally I get about 200 views a video. Last one's at 2.2 thousand, which is quite a shock. So yeah, interesting. So I thought we'd look at the Icar again. Icarus from Ukraine. So as you may, well, some subscribers would remember. So this is working, but the issue is the sync. I think it's a very unstable image. So the main difference with this one is that there has been some modification done to the video circuit. So I don't know, can I zoom in? It's like that. So we've got this additional, so that's actually mine. This was a capacitor that was put in. So this is additional. This is the RGB adjustment here. This switch here is basically to invert the video. So basically none of that makes much difference, but so basically there has been modification done. So I want to remove this. There have been some cut tracks that I want to rejoin, and also this kind of a little bit of a mess here. This has been modified here as well. So I want to put it back to what the standard for the Icar is. And how do I know that? It's like, well, I'll compare it with my other one. Let me just grab it. Hey, so this is an unmodified Icar, and this is the modified one. So you can see here we don't have this additional capacitor there. And for example, also here we've got this track here is broken on this one here. We'll turn over. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Like that. Okay. Right, so yeah, we can see that basically all of this kind of additional work here around the video stage hasn't been done either. So that's the idea. I don't know what this is here. This one here, we've got an additional wire going down to the expansion port on the side there, whereas here we've got anyway, whatever. Okay, yeah, so it's basically here, it's whatever, that's something to worry about later. Interesting expansion port. I think it's the DB something. DB50 maybe? Or is it more than that? That's something I need to do. Just try and figure out the expansion. Can't just see the letters. Anyway, numbers. All right, so let me revert this, and let's see how we go. Actually, before we revert it, it looks pretty simple to revert. Actually, when I compare to the original one, it's just a matter of getting rid of all these wires and then connecting up the broken tracks again. So, but I've taken a photograph of what it is at the moment. But before we do that, let's just power it up and just confirm what we actually see. So for this machine here, it's 5 volts using a DIN socket. So I've just made up a simple USB to power it, which goes in the back there, like so. And then obviously our RGB output. So I'm just using a GBS 8200. Nothing fancy done to it. It's just off the shelf. And then I just buy these wires from AliExpress, RGBS cables, and I just make up the DIN, which was that one, I think. I think it was that one. Look right? Okay. Power. Alright, that goes into the GBS 8200, like so. And need to power on the GBS 8200. Alright, and need to connect it up as well. Output is that one. All right, let's just confirm what the output looks like. Power on, plug in the USB. And have I made it worse? Did I fiddle with the inverted? Is it inverted? So that's where we're at. Okay, you can see definitely a sync issue, I guess. So you can see, yeah, we're not getting anything really. Every now and again we got it. All right, so let's revert the circuit back and see if we'll get an improvement. I've done the underside, so there's still a few more there that I need to fix up. So this is a K155RE3, which is just looking at here, 256-bit PROM. So 32 words, 32 8-bit words. So obviously this has got some sort of set values for the, like I said, these are the adjustments for the RGB, and then we've got resistors here, and then we've got the RGB output there. So I just need to recover those tracks. I've already removed that. Unfortunately I'm out of flux, so I'm gonna have to use some wires just to bridge that little gap there. Almost there. All right, I have reverted everything back to what it was. So on the PROM here, I've got it connected back up to those resistors. I've reconnected that, and which is basically these 3 black wires here. I'll have to fix that one. Pin 3. I also fixed up the broken tracks there. Let me read. Oh God, I hate doing this work. All right, let me just do this. Reattach that to pin 3 and see. Okay. Right, power on. Okay, that doesn't look good. All right, what about those inversion? Okay, what about those inversion switches? Hey, okay, cool. That looks a bit more stable. Okay, so that's obviously inverted. What's this other switch do? Don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay. Looks good to me. I love this keyboard. It just prints. Symbol shift. Hello. Yeah, semicolon is symbol shift, that one. Yep, alright. Cool. 20, go to 10. Run. Cool, alright. That's much better, isn't it? Okay, and so which one is it? Is it the brown one? Oh, you can't even see that. That's that one there. Oh no, we alternate like that. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's much better, isn't it? Alright, I've got to go hang the washing up. Being Sunday here. So what we'll do when I get back is I've probably got cables ready, but I'll make up some tape input leads and see if we can load something. Alright, before I make up the cable, I thought we might just have a quick look at what this, move that out of the way, inversion switches do. So let me start this other older iPhone I've got. Okay, so we've got the front switch set to the left and the back switch set to the right. So basically we're inverted compared to normal spectrum. So if I move the front switch to the right, then we get a very, I can see it, but I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's basically black on black. So we'll move that back to there. Now if we move this back switch to the left, then we get a similar thing. It's basically, yeah, it's very, very dark. It's almost like purple on black. And if we move this front switch to the right, then we get the normal spectrum. So if we move that to the right, so basically we've got that, or that. Okay, time to make up the cable. Right, let's get to it. So this is the back shell, as you can see here. So we've got a 5-volt input, magnetophone, so the cassette, speaker output, and then the RGB, and then you've got the RGB controls, and then the inversion, and yeah, then RF out. So if we look on that, so magnetophone is that one there, which is X4. So basically someone, I don't know, I got this online, so someone's already written in and out, which makes it easier. But you can see here is VCOD, which is entrance, I think. And apologies for the pronunciation, I'm not Russian. But VCOD and VUCOD, or VUCOD, I don't know how to do the X. So, so VUCOD in my Aussie accent, and VCOD. So entrance and exit, and then magnetophone. MAGN, magnetophone, so which is the cassette. And then we've got 5 volts in the middle, so I'm not too sure about that at the moment, because I was expecting basically signal and ground. So I'm going to check if, you know, if there's something common here first. So yeah, so which is, like I said, it's that one there, X4. And it does look like, actually, looking at it, X4, we get this wire out of the way. You can see actually those 2 pins are connected, those 2 pins are connected. Which means what? Oh, it means the same. Okay, it means that, yeah, okay, so they're not, what, 5 volts? Okay, I'm going to have to figure this out, because normally I'm just used to signal and ground. Let me check it. I don't know why it says 5 volts, but that is ground, isn't it? Odds. Oh, I can't pronounce it. I haven't learnt those ones yet. But it does look like, so pin 2, if we look at it, you can see pin 2 is always the middle one, is connected, pretty much connected to ground. So we've got ground, and then we've got input and output, whichever one is which. I can never remember. So let's make up a cable then. And get my bits. I like to use these, pretty good quality. But I'm getting a bit low on them. I have to order some more. Okay, I don't know if these are numbered. Do we have the numbering on these pins here? Or is it on the other side? Oh yeah, there we go, yep. Okay, both sides are numbered. So, we always know that pin 2 is ground. Where's my poker? There we go. So pin 2, which is that one there at the bottom, that's ground. And then 3 and 5 are input. So, yep. So 3, 5, sorry. So that's tape in, ground, tape out. So for tape out, record normally, so I've got a whole bunch of 3.5mm cables from AliExpress. Normally I put, say, some red heat shrink on the record one, so I remember which is which. So let me make up this cable pretty quickly, and then connect it up to my Mac and see if we can load some software. Okay, so there we go. Pretty simply done. Got some heat shrink over the connectors, and that's just a matter of putting it all together and trying it out. Okay, I've got Audacity loading a WAV file. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I'm using the same screen unfortunately, so I've got to flick between them, but so far so good. Now it's got a beeper. I don't know if I need to have the audio out at the moment. I can't remember what this game's like, but this is one of these modern games. Oh, go for a swim soon. Just sweating buckets down here in the garage. Alright, we'll let this go and see how we go. Okay, it's loaded. Hear the sound. So, start game keyboard. I don't know what the keys are for this. Cursor, Kempston, Sinclair. Well, we don't have cursors, so we're going to have to go keyboard, I guess. 1, start game. Prepare for death. Excellent. Okay, that was Q. Alright. Alright, Q. Okay, QA. Okay, I need fire. Fire maybe a space. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, that came from behind that time. Alright, so I guess, okay. Start game. So QA, maybe OP, I guess. Okay, yep. Alright, so... Awesome! I'm excellent at this game. Okay. Maybe the... maybe the membrane keyboard isn't the best. Let me reset. So reset is reset and reset. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, so it's working. I think the next, let's have another look at it. So I think next what we'll do is let's unplug the power. So this is my magnetophone cable. I'll just show you quickly. I've made several of these. They're probably all the same pin out, but so I've just labelled it. So this is record pins 1 and 4. But yeah, so I'll put the machine back together, and I think next will be getting the joysticks. I don't know if that's straight Atari or not. I'll look into it, or if it's Kempston, or if it's Sinclair or something. I don't know, but yeah, so I'll figure that out, and I want to try and figure. I haven't been able to find. I think this is a DB32. Let me get a B shell. Okay, so yeah, it does look to be a D. So this is a DB25. So it does look to be a B shell. 32 pins though, so I don't know. It'd be nice if I could get one of these, but so I'm assuming it's a DB32. Maybe it's a Soviet type. Let's see. I don't know. Don't know if that makes any difference, but yeah, I'm calling it a DB32. Anyway, so that's what's left to be done on this. Put it back together, figure out the joysticks, and figure out the expansion. Okay, hopefully that was of some interest to you. Thanks for hanging around, and bye for now.